It
I'm
should
gonna
go.
go. Okay.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Now I can make sure my mic is working, and it is.
I
Hooray.
like how you can see the subtitles like of what we were saying right before the transition when we
Yeah, our last few thoughts are not a
yeah.
secret. They're captioned very nicely. Hi,
Anyway,
Amby.
hello everyone.
Hi,
Hi
I'm Joe
Joe.
Sandow.
I'm Ambi Valdez. Um,
What?
Valdez. I always
Valdez,
just say
yeah.
my last name
Yeah,
because
I
you said
never
your
know
last
whether
name.
to
I
use
was like,
your
oh,
last name or your username, because it's like,
oh yes.
it's either Valdez or Rona.
Yeah, well, Ambi Rona is like one word.
It's one word, yeah. Rona by itself no longer sounds cool.
Yes.
That's unfortunate.
I was so confused when people started saying Rona. And then I'd be like, wait, what? And I was like, oh, okay.
Like the like Corona beer brand was just like,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
no, should we keep the
Yeah.
name? Or
Yeah.
oh no, this is bad
Uh,
news.
mm-hmm.
So I have a bunch of dim sum uh that I'm gonna be munching on while we play.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yum
I
yum.
wanted to get my audio all fancy with voice meter and all this really complicated stuff so that your audience and you would actually hear the music when I'm dancing for
Mm-hmm.
my migraine prevention dance routine. And I think I figured it out last night, but that doesn't mean that it's quick to set up correctly. it might take
Yeah.
it might take a little more time and practice. So maybe next time.
All right.
So forgive me for dancing to nothing. As far
Yeah,
as you
yeah.
can tell. It's
You're
like,
forgiven
Joe
again.
just likes
It's
dancing the
okay.
music in
I'm
his
used
head.
to my kids dancing to random sounds.
It's different though for a 2-year-old
This
versus a
is true.
full-grown man. A little different, a little bit.
Slightly.
Let me make sure I have all my windows set up. Do I have too many? Here's Pixel Chat. That's good. Epson wants to have a window. They want me to update my printer software. No. Get out. Go away. Stop it. Okay, there's those things. That all looks good. Okay, I'm
Yay.
ready.
So yeah, today we are playing Alone Together 3 Together at Heart.
3. We've done
Uh-huh.
we've done 2 of these already. First one was
Yeah.
free.
The first one was free, the second one we played last week,
Yeah.
and that one was called
Alone
Alone
Together
Together
2,
2 Together Apart.
Together Apart.
And
These are
then
not
this is Together at
fantastic
Heart.
titles. But they are kind of like a niche, almost unique type of product.
Mhm.
So they're trying to put what makes it special into the name. I think if it were a whole genre, like if there were 100 of these, they'd stop putting the word together in them all the time,
Oh, yeah.
twice.
It's like- yeah.
Like it's really nailing it home.
Together.
Alone Together, Pandemic Edition. The whole pandemic is essentially alone together.
Yeah.
That's what the whole uh Animal Crossing fad was about.
Mm.
We're all alone together.
Yep.
And we can visit each other's islands.
Mm.
Sort of sometimes.
Oh, my
So
island is so messy.
what was the first one? The first
Uh,
Alone
was
Together.
it
Was
just
there a
called Alone
theme?
Together, I think?
But what was like was there a story or a theme?
I
I don't
don't
remember.
remember.
It was just
I
wheels
don't
and
remember.
numbers and bits of paper.
Yeah.
I'm
I don't
sure there was a
remember.
story. It wasn't memorable. The second
Yeah.
one was I got a strange letter from something and I sent it to my clockmaker friend and my fortune teller friend because that's what you do, right?
And that's what
And
we were.
and then we
Yeah.
were those things and
And
we
we were
had
trying to
to
solve it. I don't remember what we
look
were
at a bunch
solving.
of
Like,
objects on a table that related to our profession.
the story wasn't
It didn't make any
a huge thing.
no, it wasn't like
It's
this
about the
this is
puzzles, not the
clear and
story.
logical. It was
Hmm.
an excuse for cool themes. Clockmaker and fortune teller both have neat looking
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah,
to
but I
put
don't know like
puzzles.
why it was a clockmaker and fortune teller, just
No, that never
because they
really
wanted
was
those
addressed.
cool looking things.
Just
Yeah.
like those are fun. And it's like, yep.
Yeah.
I think this one they just said like would they like the gears motif and they're like clockmaker,
Yeah.
but robot.
And in this one, we have Tinker and what's the other one? Do you remember? I already clicked on it, so I don't know.
Uh, oh, I'm still at
I'm
the
the
starting
tinkerer.
screen.
Oh, okay.
The Tinkerer and the Controller. And you picked player
Controller.
one, so you're the
I
Tinkerer.
picked the tinkerer,
So I'll
yes.
be the controller. The text,
Yeah.
this is it's really just describing the product, not the story. Play with a
Mm-hmm.
friend. Can you decipher enigmatic puzzles that require constant communication between you and your teammate to solve? Your escape is dependent on how well you work together to find your way through gadgets and clues to solve the puzzle. Using two separate devices, play with a friend on the couch, or even all the way across the globe on the phone or video chat. And it shows
Mm-hmm.
a young woman as player one and very old people as player two because this brings people together across generations. Um, and then how to start, and I will click on player two. Should we switch over and
Yeah,
display what
sure.
it looks like?
Yeah, so I already clicked on player one, and this is what it looks like. There's a letter.
I'm gonna switch
Did you get a
over.
letter too?
I got a letter, and knowing these
Mm.
writers, I expect we're gonna have very similar letters. I
I,
read the
I
last
can
one.
I
You
can read mine
you
this
can
time.
go this
Yeah.
time.
Whoever may find this. That's very generic this
Period.
time.
That's
Yeah, if
that's
you're reading, if you're reading this, then my experiment has worked, and this device has been successfully split into two separate realities. It was the only way I could contain the paradox this machine has created. I am sorry the weight of my mistakes must fall onto your shoulders. I desperately need you and your partner's help. The only way to fix the paradox is to return the power source to my robot, who donated it to save us. He can show you how to collapse the dimensions back together and stop the machine. The two are luckily everything you need to succeed is split between the two machines. The two are linked by a matter transfer device that can be used to share these parts between you.
mine says exactly the same thing word for word.
Yeah. This time they had it more generic, like your partner instead of saying like the
The
clockmakers.
other thing, yeah.
So they
And
could
the
do it
tinkerer and the
exactly the
controller
same.
both kind of their engineer roles. They're not
Yeah.
that different. Like, what's the difference really? If you go to a job
I don't
interview and you're going to be a
know.
tinkerer,
I don't
and
know what a controller
I don't,
is. Like,
it's someone who controls
yeah.
things,
Yeah, I guess the tinkerer is more of like the engineer, and then the controller
the operator of the
is the
machine.
manager. Maybe I don't know.
Just a very controlling person. just
Yeah,
just like a boss
controller,
who's like,
the
work
boss. Yeah,
harder.
yeah. Is that
What
what
are you,
your
the
job is
controller?
gonna be?
You're not my controller.
Yeah. Um, yeah.
All right.
So I
And
guess this
my my
there's a
cephal's at
paradox
my
because it's
cephal's at maximum power,
split.
so I have like electricity's like pulsing through my forehead right now.
Oh.
So it's all very surreal. No, what were you saying about paradox?
So the story of this one is that there's a paradox that this machine was split into two separate realities. So that means
Yes.
are we each in two separate
That's
realities
what I
then?
was wondering. Because I was like,
Like,
if we're in separate realities, then why is it assumed that we're talking on the phone? That seems
yeah.
surprising.
And why do we want to collapse the dimensions back together? Like, wouldn't
It's
that
because it's fixing a
destroy our own
paradox,
reality
and the only way
if
to
we're
fix the
in the
paradox
other?
is to return the power source to my robot. Which that sentence is like doesn't doesn't track for me, but um, I'd like to know more
And
about
who donated
why
it to save us? Like, what happened? What?
why does the robot matter? How does fixing a robot fix a paradox? What is the
So yeah,
robot gonna
like
do?
okay, so doing the two separate realities was the only way it could contain the paradox the machine has created. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah.
uh, okay, it's
It's a
words.
paradox itself,
I
like
don't think we're supposed to like study it too closely. I think it's like
good.
a hastily written Doctor Who episode where they're
Because
like,
like the person split it into two in order
uh-huh.
to contain the paradox, but then to stop it, we have to just collapse the dimensions back together.
and
But
and that means the experiment worked,
like,
and the device has successfully been split to two separate realities. That was the
yeah.
goal.
But then we're trying to undo that.
But
But that is what contained the paradox. So then how does that
the word
how do
"it"
you fix
in
it?
the second sentence is
Okay.
doing a lot of work. It was the only
Yeah.
way I could contain the paradox this machine
Yeah.
has created. Wait a minute. The paradox was the only way that you could contain the
Yeah.
paradox?
Yeah, like that's a
That is a
paradox.
paradox.
Anyway.
That's like that's super paradox, where the
All
paradox is
right.
caused by the other paradox. No, it is the same paradox. And the
So
problem is the solution.
now that we're clear what we need to do,
Yeah,
um,
makes sense to me.
yeah, let's begin.
Begin.
Okay, mine. I have a little thing that says no connection. The first star is 4. I have a little robot. Ooh, oh, I
Oh, I
clicked
should
on
get a
it.
notebook. You have a robot? I want
Yeah,
a
I clicked
robot.
on it and then
I don't have a robot. I have
the
other
robot
stuff
looks like the robot in the
in the ad.
image of the yeah, in
Yeah.
the image of the game. I
Um,
that must be the robot.
so you have the robot, which makes sense because you're the tinkerer. I'm the controller, and I'm
Okay,
controlling
I've got
something.
some numbers here.
I have a
I got a lot of
phone.
things I can click on. Danger, high voltage, lights need to be set in lock buttons. Oh, okay, what? An eye, a keyhole with a
So
bunch of letters and a coin, a quarter. Oh, I got a quarter. I've got a quarter.
you have a quarter. I have a coin, an insert coin to continue slot.
Ooh, I have a matter transfer device.
You should send me a quarter.
Sent code 5473.
Drop item to send. 5,
5473. So I guess
4,
you have to receive that.
7, 3. Receive code.
So that's how they do. We're still not
Oh,
connected,
we're
even
not
though
connected, but we have codes for
yeah.
sending things. That's clever.
Mm-hmm. That's
I like
cool.
that. I
Oh,
like that for if I want to make something like this. That's a good like
I found a
paradigm.
memory card or something like memory. I can't read
This is
it.
the first one with an inventory, which is exciting. I'm putting
Yeah.
the quarter, American
Oh,
quarter
floors
with
and
Washington's
pillars.
face in the insert coin slot. That's causing my it that turns off the light on the insert
Like
coin
a little.
thing and made the TV that I have is changed to channel 13. It has
Channel
like a
13.
test pattern
Oh,
on it.
okay. I inserted this memory card and then it shows me a picture of. Oh, I can go and look in this room. There's a room that has a fireplace and
You
stairs
have
and
rooms?
statues and stuff. And I can look, see. Ooh, wait. Can you not see? Okay. And then there's like
Can you not see?
yellow symbols, like a triangle with a diamond around it, a square with a triangle inside it. This weird these letters in a circle, an upside
Do
down
you
triangle with
see?
a
I
dot
have
in
a
it,
piece of paper that says
circle
fireplace,
with a
statue, mirror, stairs. Does that mean anything?
fireplace. Oh, okay. So that's the okay. So fireplace is square with a triangle inside it. Wait, okay. I'm
Fireplace
gonna
is
we'll draw these
square
down.
with a
Do you?
triangle
I
inside
don't
it.
know if you have these symbols, but
No, no, well,
fireplace
maybe.
statue.
Statue, yeah.
Okay, that circle with an X in it.
Okay.
Then what was the third one?
Mirror.
Mirror. And that's a diamond with a triangle inside it. And then
I'm having a little
stairs is
dance
a
break to keep from
upside
getting the
down
migraine.
triangle with a dot. Okay.
Mirror was
I've
a
written
diamond.
down the code.
What was the mirror? Diamond with a what?
Diamond with a triangle in it.
Okay.
And then
Diamond with a triangle in it. And
do you
then
have these symbols
stairs.
somewhere? Or
I don't know. No,
there's an
not yet.
upside down triangle with a dot in it.
Okay.
And then there's also
Good to
okay,
know.
there's a circle with a bunch of letters in it going around.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you have anything like that, but I
Circle
thought
with a
I
bunch
saw
of letters.
something like that
I have
somewhere else.
if I look into this
Matter
peephole
transfer.
thing, I can see a place with
Oh, here.
is it still blinking?
I have letters here,
There it
but I
goes.
don't know if I can do anything with them.
I have this is like a yeah, I have like a circular thing where it displays one letter at the top and the rest are hidden behind a plate of metal. But there's buttons that have back one, forward three, and forward five, so I can move through the circle um, by spinning the wheel of letters, but I can only see one
Uh-huh.
letter at a time. So just gonna put this electrode away
So
in the real
on
world.
my letter, there's
I'm
LOMACERLSDNSHP.
gonna have you repeat
Those are
that in
the
a
letters.
second. I
Okay.
have to put this away, and then I think I'm gonna just write down the whole circle of letters so that I know um, how to traverse it and what I don't know. We'll have to figure out what words we can make out of it. I'm basically
I
trying
don't
to
know what.
make a 7-letter word
Hmm.
out of the letters on the
Let me
wheel
write these down too. Okay.
using
L
instructions back one,
O.
forward three, forward five in some order. Back is going counterclockwise on the circle. So what's the whole circle of letters?
Okay, so going clockwise, there's L
Mm-hmm.
O M as
M.
in moon.
Yeah.
Uh, A
How many are there?
T 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
14. Okay. Yep. So Loma.
C E R L S D N S H P.
Lomberlsdnshp.
The after the Loma was a C, not a B.
Loma C.
Yep,
Everything
everything
else
else
sounded
is right.
correct.
Yeah. No, I'm looking at these. There
Cerlsdnshp.
was letters here.
Um,
A
what those should be.
C E R.
I accidentally spelled the word card, but
No, so these aren't the same letters. Okay.
I am trying to hey Belgium Matt, good evening. How are you?
Hi,
Um
Benjamin.
uh I don't
Um.
know yet what I should be trying to spell. So that's 7 letters out of
Okay.
there. I accidentally spelled card, but that's not really the start of a 7 letter word I can think of. Um
Light sequence required to lock directional. Use
so
channel
okay.
25. Do you have something with channels?
Oh, and this is next to repair tool. Yes, I do. I have a television. It's the
Okay,
center
because
of
I
my
have a
screen is
lot
a
of things
television.
saying channels.
Channel
Something is
13.
hidden in each.
I have channel 13 after I put the coin in, and
Uh
I
huh.
have blue triangles around the TV that are up, down, left, right. And if
Uh
I
huh.
go from 13, if I press the up one, I go to channel 8, which is a live feed of a basement with machines in it. And if I go
Okay, so
up
wait, this
again, I
might
go
look.
to channel 3, which is a live feed of black and white
Here's
picture of a catwalk looking out over an abyss that's very hazy.
this one says use channel 25, and then this other thing has a bunch of lists of channels 13, 22, 13, 17, and 2. I don't know if that's like spelling out something with those.
Well, it's I can look for those in the hidden grid of channels because I have up, down, left, right.
Mm-hmm.
It goes so I'm just doing vertical first, going up
Uh
and
huh.
down. I can go from top to bottom is 03, 08, 13, 18, 23, and they each show some sort of place. Um,
Okay. Maybe try to get to 25 because his eye says
oh, and I want to see if my audio
lights
is
need to be
working.
set to
I
lock
think my audio
in
is
button.
failing.
Oh, that was this one, right? The eye.
Let's see here. I'm just trying to fix the audio so that maybe this time chat can hear the sound
What's
effects of the
this bit?
game.
I'm gonna set to lock in
That's
buttons.
better. Cool. Belgiumet,
What does
if
this
you are
do?
around, please let me know if you can hear some sound effects from the game now.
I don't know what this does.
I'm pretty sure you can. Okay, so to
Wait.
the left of
Oh,
03
what did I
is
just do?
2. What am I looking for? Abby,
Channel 25, maybe?
what else? Just that?
For now, just that, because here it says use channel 25.
Okay. Okay.
And I
Well,
don't know what I'm
that's
doing.
I think I know what to do then, because these are actually a very straightforward grid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across, and 3 down there. So the last one is going to be 25. Found 25. I see a computer from the 80s. Clunk. Good. Belgium had heard the clunk. Excellent. Thank you. And the computer has 2 disk drives and a little screen with circles, glowing white circles on a black background. It's 4 across, 3 down, a grid of 12 white circles. That's what channel 25 looks
Oh,
like.
yes. They're all white?
They're all white. When I click on it,
Mm.
I moved into that room. They're all
Uh-huh.
actually yellow now because they were
Okay,
just
but
it was black and
they're
white TV.
they're all on? Okay.
Clunks and slurps. Oh my, yeah,
Because
it's
I
much better
have
with the
that
sound
grid,
effects.
but I can like turn the lights on or off.
Okay, so they're all on, but
They're all on?
there's a white rectangle around some of them, um,
Oh, okay.
which is the second row. The columns 2 through 4 have a white rectangle around them, but they are all on.
4.
But there's also
What
a
does that
post-it
mean?
note next to it on the
Okay.
computer, and the post-it note has a picture of an eye that's
Uh-huh.
looking down at a scratched out, squiggled symbol. but that's post-it note is reminiscent of another post-it note on the main screen, which also has an eye, but the eye is looking to the left, and below it, it has a specific pattern of lights for that grid. So
Okay.
we can try the pattern from the my main
Yeah.
screen. So the ones that are turned off are in the first row lights 2 and 4.
Okay.
The second row, um, well, it's a checkerboard pattern from there. In the second row, lights 1 and 3 are off. In the third
Here.
row,
Oh, I
lights
already
two
I
and
had that
four
one
are
too.
off. The others are on.
Lights need to be set to lock. Okay, that's what I already had that pattern
Okay,
from something
that's
else, but I don't know
left.
what to do.
That's the
It
eyeball
says
looking
warning
left.
light sequence required to lock directional input. That's the eyeball looking left. Oh, okay, so that's only you have
That so
other
eyeball
ones?
looking left is that pattern.
Oh, okay. So was that left?
I
Down,
have a phone.
right,
Ooh, I found a battery,
down,
which is good because I have a slot to put a
up,
battery up here.
right,
I'm going to put the battery in the slot that says battery.
right,
That activates
up,
a moving
down,
strip
up,
of code symbols
up,
with two lights
down.
above
Okay.
them, one of which is off and one of which
All
is
right, so that's
on.
left.
These could be Morse code, but there's always three.
Okay.
No, it's not Morse code.
So did you have any other eyeballs?
Not yet. If I look
The
in
one looking
this,
down was you said it was looking down for the it had
looking down, it's a secret. It's scratched out. It won't tell me what the answer is for that. But
oh,
it
okay.
does kind of show me that like the upper right,
I
um,
wonder if I can give you this memory card.
the upper right circle is on, and the bottom third circle is on. That's all that I can tell from the scratched out one for the down eyeball.
Okay, so the
There's a
the
progress
upper
button.
right is on and the bottom.
Oh,
Well, okay, we won't probably.
I have a
Yeah, okay,
progress
it also
button,
says fuse.
which
Oh, I guess I need a fuse. Do you have a fuse? I need a fuse.
a fuse. I have
I also need a
wires.
three
Oh, two of my
sequence.
lights came on. That I have 3 lights, one of which was already on. Now the
Is
two of
this
them are
mode?
on the main screen. That's from some wires. I don't know
Okay,
what
I
that
also have
means
something that says the
yet.
first star is 4. I don't
First
know
star is
what that.
4.
Mm-hmm. And
I
I
don't
have
know what
also
that
have a
means.
keywords and code word. Um,
The first star is 4.
I also need like a 3 symbol code of a dot
Yes, dots
or
and
lines.
dots and circles,
Yeah.
horizontal and vertical dots. So I
Yeah.
have that,
Or
and it's
lines.
moving. Um, there's a lot of them, and I don't
Oh,
know what they
okay.
mean. And they're moving
All right.
from. They're just scrolling.
I
Many
just tried.
many of
What's
them.
one of them?
There's 3 dots vertical, and then there's a dot, and then a horizontal line, and then a dot. They go vertically down. Like there's like first symbol, second symbol's under it, third symbol's under that.
Yeah. Okay. So it's
Um,
3 vertical
so
lines,
it's
or
always like circle, horizontal, or vertical.
yes.
So
I have
and it
those
has
3.
a squiggly line to kind of mark the end of the process.
Uh
So
huh.
it's dot, vertical dot.
Dot vertical
I'm
dot.
just gonna write
I'm
them
gonna
down
try
as I see
doing
them.
that. Okay. That said A B O.
That said ABO.
Yes.
Oh, this is a whole sentence, isn't it? Because it's gonna say about or above.
Well, I don't know. What's the
Vertical,
next one?
horizontal, horizontal.
Okay. It says DOP.
I'm trying to write them all down because they're going so fast. Like once it started moving, I was like, oh great, I put the battery in and now it's going so fast I can barely read it. Okay, I got them written down.
Okay.
DOP,
Yeah.
DOP. Abodop. Uh,
That
so
doesn't
I,
sound like a word.
so no, it's not.
Is it like in a
Horizontal,
grid?
horizontal, vertical, down.
Horizontal, vertical, down? What's down?
I'm sorry, dot.
Okay.
Dot, not down.
DTE.
DTE.
Oh, it might
Uh,
be going across. Add.
oh, the first letter of each one,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe the second letter later,
Yeah.
because that says bot, but
Mm-hmm.
then it says ooey. All right,
No, it's a P. Open. Maybe. Oh, open.
open.